Now, the big thing, the big announcement for this year, CNPS 2018 to 2019, is our Basecamp. We just started a couple weeks ago, and it's been a great success. It allows us to organize and grow the CNPS. We must do everything right now to grow our organization. We've been pretty much treading water, but we're starting to do things that are starting to pay off. But we need to grow our organization. How do we do that? We have to grow our online audience which turns into memberships, grow our Saturday morning video conferences, and grow our live conference attendance. Well, we're trying to use Basecamp, and it allows us to organize ourselves online. It allows you to do it when you have some time. I'm only asking 30 to 60 minutes a month from you guys, and if you want to put out more time, that's great. It gives you email reminders, and you can actually respond, but it all goes to a central location and a website, and they're online, and I'm going to show you that live. And it also organizes our email chains. We keep talking and trying to copy each other. Email chains not organized. We have to-do lists, all that kind of stuff. This takes care of it all. To-do lists that remind, and we have teams and projects that we can put together. Again, it's already been a success, and I'll show you some of that already. It's going to be $90 a month. That's a lot, but it's well within our membership dues budget. We're way over that. We're in the hundreds of dollars per month in our membership dues, so we can sustain that. Our only other charges are $20 for MailChimp and $30 for Share Latex. So that's $50 a month. Having this is $140. We're way above that. We're more than double that just in our membership dues, and that would keep us going forward. And we make money, of course, with our proceedings and our conferences. There are apps for the iPhone, Android, desktop. I've used it on my iPhone. You can do everything on your iPhone. You don't even need to have a desktop to do all the things you need to write stuff, put things, make to-do lists, answer questions, have discussions. Again, you can answer by email, so you don't even have to go into the website. You can literally reply to the email at certain times, and it'll put it right into the website, and it'll be there for all prosperity, all time, or at least as long as we have it. I have a cold, and I apologize. I am coughing. So I want to do a live demo of Basecamp, and I'm going to show you right now. So here we are on our headquarters at Basecamp. In fact, you can get to this by going to hq.naturalphilosophy.org, and you'll get here, but of course you have to register, and I think you also have to be added to the group. But this is what our homepage looks like. You can see here it says John Chappell Natural Philosophy Society. There's our logo, and here's our teams. You can see our teams here. We have Adopt a Scientist, Chappell University, CNPS websites, database, and database directors, featured scientists, member outreach, video conference Saturdays, Wikipedia, and then we also have projects, and those projects are, let's see, I can get this up a little higher for you. There we go. Our projects, you can see there, our Chappell University website. That's what we're working on. We have, you can see this is a trial, but we will be subscribing to it after our 18 days. It also says it has we have a project for the conference. These are things that we do and that we are doing doing things, activities, to-do list, conversations, suggestions, etc., deadlines, that kind of stuff in each of these projects. Once these projects are done, once we get the, once the 2019 conference is done, the project goes away. We have also featured scientists. Nick Percival's one of our people. We're going to try to make a featured scientist. So when we get a featured scientist and we want to make them featured, we make a project out of that, and we actually have templates for that. So if we have a template, we can go here and say featured scientists. I can say new, and then we can actually add them. So I will show you what these are in, but those are our projects we have now. We have a video conference for August 4th, and Greg Galucci's, and we have a Science Woke website, which I'll be showing you guys shortly. But let's take a look at one of these, and this is our headquarters. The headquarters, this is like a team as well, and in there you have numbers of things. You have a campfire. You have always 6 things. A campfire, which is casual conversations. A message board where we have messages that we talk about things, to-do lists, schedule. Automatic check-ins. Well, I'm not going to talk about that today. And we have documents and files that we can have. And here's all the people that once you join, I would put you into the headquarters, and you would probably read one of these messages. Here's a website's meeting summary. Everybody who is here subscribed to it will receive this via email and can look at it. I think you can actually unsubscribe to it, or you can quiet it and only read it online. Depends. It's all good, and you'll get emails for it. And even if I say something you want to reply to it, you can reply via email. But that's the message boards. And some of these message boards, I actually have more than one message. I was the video meetings. You can see Gerald Pollock. He answered by email, and it's collected here. Remember when I said that you can reply in your emails? Well, it actually comes here, and everybody can read them, and those things are all available. Or you can come to this website as well. Let's go back to our home, and let's take a look at one of these. For instance, the CNPS website and database. This is a group of people. You can see right here. These people who are in our group: Jeff Yee, Lori Gardy, Luke, Michael Hodges, and Nick Percival. And you can see here's a campfire. Basically, it's just chat between Luke and Lori introducing themselves to each other. We have a message board where I said, hey, I've got the New Science Woke website. What do you guys think of this logo? It says, love it, great logo. And then they got some, and then we ended up having a meeting, because if you look on the web board, we can say notes from the first websites meeting, general meeting for websites. You can see I have here, and I'm getting everybody, and they converse. A lot of this is just through email. They don't necessarily come through Basecamp. But the good thing is it is all organized, and that's really important. So you can see really great system, and we have that. And then I had some to-do lists I can show you there. One was to make the science logo. I did that and checked it off. I can say who is it and when it should be done. Move critical thinkers info to Science Woke, which we did because we're getting rid of critical thinkers and just using Science Woke and the natural philosophy. And I still have things to do that I need to check off. And I can have people subscribe to each one of these. And if it's only me, it's only me. And that's all that matters. You can see the schedule of when things are supposed to be due, the little dots there, and check it out. And you can also see it below listed. So that's quite nice. Going back home here, you can see we have other ones. You can explain adopt a scientist as meaning if you are a scientist and you're wanting to be a featured scientist or you need help with stuff, we'll have people say they'll adopt you and then work with you on getting things done. If you need featured scientists, are us to look for featured scientists and decide who those will be, and getting those things done and creating projects for it. Members outreach is one thing. So if you want to help out, you can help with the members outreach, and we'll have everything in here so you'll know what to do and what's been happening and who's been doing what. Let's say you're reaching out and you're using a list, and the person already got this, and they can say, I've already gone through these people and I've contacted them. We have video conference Saturdays where we'll line up speakers. Franklin Hugh is in charge of this team, and the idea is for all communication, so that if someone says, hey, so-and-so wants to give a talk, they can only do it on here. Well, we should put it in any place, and that's where we'll have it. We'll have it in this place, and that information will be listed and here. And we have a Wikipedia group, which is going to be working on the Wikipedia, getting that more organized and all that. And of course, let's take a look at one here. Let's take a look at the proceedings. This is a project. Looks very similar to a team because it has pretty much the same thing, campfire. My dad said I'd like to consider a single, he wanted a single common format. He says, okay, I give it a try. That was an informal chat there. We have a message board, the proceedings. I made a message there. Ray Gallucci, myself, Ray Gallucci, Dave Hilster, that kind of stuff. You can see, again, it's the same thing. It's just a project. The difference with projects, it'll be done. And here you see documents and files, and we have a document which is the instructions document my father makes when we announce the 2019 proceedings, which is coming up this next month. Then, in fact, he will be able to have that documentation. You can either get it from here, or he can send it to you, and it's a repository for you. So that's the proceedings one, and those are projects. We have other ones like the Science Woke website. That's something that we are going to be doing, and I don't need help. No, thank you. That's because we're still on our trial period. And then we have the Chappell University website. But if you go out to look at the proceedings we looked at, the video conference, for instance, we need to really make a project for each video conference, so we know that what we need to do. When you look at this video conference, there is quite a lot of do lists, and these are also, if you come here and you want to make a new, oops, don't want to do that, but we have a template for this, so you don't have to make this up every time for a video conference. We'll put the date down, say video conference and the date, and then it comes and says these are the post video conference to-do lists. This is the stuff to do during that, and here are the video conference preparations. So that's allows us to organize our video conference and put them on everywhere. Now, this is quite a lot of stuff, and I have a remedy for that. As my father says, hey, this is a lot to take in. If you click on activity, you can actually see everything that's been going on. If you are an admin, you will see absolutely everything. If you are a person that's only subscribed or a member of one team or one project or a number of teams and projects, you will only see things for what you are involved with. We have hey, it's like, hey, these things are due soon. These are sort of things. So you have all these things. You can even go look around and just find stuff. But again, we encourage you to become part of this. I will show you on the website. In fact, I will go there right now. I'll go to naturalphilosophy.org. I just got done making this, so this was after the meeting that we have. And you notice there is a new click right at the top. It says Join CNPS Basecamp Headquarters and Help. Click here, and that will take you to a page which will help you get into this and how do you do all this. So let's wait till that page comes up here, because we're recording, and you can see that's our website. Our shortcut to Basecamp is hq.naturalphilosophy.org instead of www. And it says, so you want to help out with the organization, but you don't know how to. Well, you have 30 to 60 minutes per month to help out the organization. Here you go. How do you get started? Well, you have to register on Basecamp. Pick one of the areas of interest that you think you could help. See below, and I have the teams here, and I have some projects, so you can take a look. Again, you only have to have 30 minutes a month, 60 minutes a month. You can even spread that out, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. So you pick an area of interest, and you send an email to basecamp@naturalphilosophy.org and let us know what your interest is, and we'll add you to the correct team or project. Should be project as well. Here's the areas of interest: Wikipedia, websites, database, adopt a scientist, member outreach, Saturday morning. And you don't have to be a programmer. A lot of this stuff requires no programming at all, and it all is accessible via the internet. The Science Woke website. We need lots of opinions and lots of people to test things out and help out, and more the merrier. So if you want to be on that team, that's great. Featured scientists. You want to learn about a scientist and learn about how, if you're just new to this, learn about science. We have a conference. Also, you can help out, and the proceedings as well. And those are just some. Of course, we will have more, but this will get you to what you need and how you need and how you can go about help. So that's again at our homepage, right at the very top, because this is something new. Join now, join now, join now. Help out later. You can even put your name and just watch. You can be a watcher. You can be a lurker. We don't care, because eventually you'll probably speak up, and eventually you will help. So we encourage everybody to be a part of it. We can have as many members as we want.